Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC has followed the yellow microstructure. I showed you two in the last few videos. The white count in which wave 1 already topped here, I think, or here, here. And the yellow one in which we could look at one more high. Obviously, we had a few days ago the first break of microstructure that made it necessary to take a step back, rethink it and say, okay, has wave 1 really topped or is there another extension possible? That was the yellow count. I, however, didn't have really a clear preference. All I mentioned to you was that with wave 1 top here, it didn't reach my ideal target at $1.11 or $1.12 rather. So maybe we get there now. By the way, I can also add this now in yellow. I actually changed the color. Okay, so yeah, looking at the microstructure, I mean, this is the updated microstructure. Shows you that please also consider the ascending trend line should we get a pullback. Okay, ascending trend line as support. A break below that trend line would be a good indication that wave 2 has started. MATIC could be the next 1-2 setup. I get a lot of questions of people asking for the next 1-2 setups. Please be aware, I mean, they don't appear every single day on smaller time frames, yes, but it all depends on your time frame. Now, this was a really good one. That was only a month ago, okay? So it depends always on your time frame. I mean, you don't always need to be trading every single day. It can be worth waiting for the good setups. You see here, anybody who entered, for example, here in January, I think I did. Did I? I think I did. I did somewhere here. There were a few positions. I did take some partial profits along the way, but I still hold that position basically. But my goal is to trade actually for the third wave or maybe even to the bull market top, okay? So regret I had was that I didn't buy MATIC on previous runs. So I changed that this time. And the pullback should occur ideally somewhere from this region around $1.12, $1.15, maybe $1.17. But be aware, we always need a signal that wave 1 has topped. We cannot just confirm a top in place just because targets were reached. Targets are, yeah, we should get there, but further extensions are possible, all right? So I'm watching the next levels, $1.12, $1.15, $1.17. Really looking at the microstructure, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, here 4. The wave 4 was a running flat. What is that? That's quite a bullish structure actually, which can lead to can be very deceptive because we made a new high. It was possible that wave 1 topped here, but you get a lot of these overshooting B waves, or in this case, an overshooting X wave. You get a lot of these in a fourth wave correction. So it was worth considering maybe we did have a running flat or expanded flat or something, and that we get one more high. But yeah, one more high might be enough to complete now this structure. Again, the next level is to watch $1.12, $1.15, $1.18. Had a nice move from this support zone now into the target zone for wave 5 of 1. If we get a pullback, this is the support region. This is all I can offer at the moment as relevant support here. It's between 76.3 cents and 91.7. As long as we stay above 76.3, the assumption is valid that we should reach in a larger third wave the area of $2.12 plus minimally. But first of all, we should also be prepared for a 5-wave pattern in wave 3 to unfold. Now, it's always the same thing. When we are in a third wave rally, we don't want to get too small with our positions, because it is always possible that it's doing the third wave in one go. Okay, that's just where strategy comes in. That's why I don't want to, let's say, sell my entire position. I might only take some partial profits. We might never get this deep wave 2 pullback. It's just something I need to mention again and again, but it takes a break above the 78.6 extension to suggest that this is what happens. So where are we? 78.6 extension there. So the next level on the larger time frame, which is also an ideal target normally for a wave 1 of a larger third wave, it's at $1.14. It's a 61.8 extension level, nearly there. But also above that level is a 78.6 extension. If we get above that level, however, above 130, I will stop watching for this wave 2. So it could be that the market is not going to offer us another deep wave 2. I think it will. But it may not, okay? It may not. And I cannot confirm at this stage that this wave 2 has started. Therefore, focus can remain on upside. $1.14, which is basically very close to that $1.12, or it's within that $1.12, $1.15 range I just explained to you on the smaller time frame, zoomed in. This is exactly there. So pay attention sort of to that range. Maybe wave 1 is going to finish there. If we break above that or sustain above 114, we should get to 130. And if we get to 130 and break above it, then we're likely already in the third wave of the third wave more directly. So all I'm saying is short-term trend is up, no sign of exhaustion yet. Pay attention to that area for signs of exhaustion. And if we then get a break below the last swing low, I would now use the 99-cent level, or let's say $1 level, this last swing low. If we get a break below that level, it could be a good indication that we are finally moving down in wave 2. And then can look at this as maybe as an opportunity space. But in the very short term, the trend is up. So it always depends on the time frame, right? The structure at the moment suggests that this move up is technically nearly full for a wave 1. But technically speaking, we know that in bullish markets, we can get these crazy extensions. So I don't want to sell my entire position. Ideally, I want to hold a core position because I know that the projection for MATIC for the bull market is sort of $10. Will we get to $10? It's not promised, but it's a projection. So it's not even unrealistic. So I don't want to sell everything just to try to buy back a little lower. Maybe that pullback will never show. But taking partial profits, absolutely, to use that capital or to use that cash in other setups which are showing pullbacks. At least that's sort of just food for thought. So I'm not telling you how to trade. Essentially there are hundreds of ways how you can trade the analysis. Some people use additional indicators and so on. But yeah, it's worth watching for that. So yeah, that's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.